This is Do Baby Podcast. This is Do Baby Podcast, yeah. This is Do Baby Podcast. This is Do Baby Podcast.
Oh, okay. God damn it.
You ready?
Yeah, that was fucking stupid.
Woo! We can't say it though.
Yeah, we can't.
Okay.
Anyways,
So there's
on.
a few things on the docket right out of my pocket, like fucking.
I got a walk it in my pocket. Walk it in my pocket. Have you seen that? Where the dude reads the Dr. Seuss book to that beat?
You're getting off track again. So
Okay,
let's
I'm
go.
sorry.
Anyway, I was just gonna say,
Fuck
have
me
you
right.
have you seen anything about the Nintendo Switch 2?
I saw that it's gonna be $500. That
Okay.
the digital copies are gonna be $80.
Yeah.
The physical copies are gonna be $90.
Yeah.
So I'm not interested.
No. Okay. So a lot of people are going back and forth. I don't really care about this at all. The fact
Okay.
that I brought it up is just fodder. It's fodder for the flames of this podcast.
Who's your fodder? That's another one, dude.
That's a
Back
great
to
one.
the last episode, dude. Fucking.
Jamie, don't walk away from your fodder.
That's Irish, right? Would that be Irish?
I mean, he
Fodder?
was Austrian. I could
Fodder?
be German.
Fodder.
Oh, I guess it would be Faza.
Faza. That's German.
Fodder.
Fodder. Fodder.
That's my fodder and my mother. Yeah.
Yeah, like Irish.
Yeah.
Like right. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, go on. I'm sorry.
The Nintendo Switch, I don't really care about this.
Yeah.
But you just see people talking. It's just shit that gets into my feed because of the algorithm.
Right, right,
I don't really care about video games, video game systems, or playing video games anymore. I love them. That being said, I love them. I think they're fucking cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wish I had the time to play like more than I do, which I like.
I agreed. I agree.
I do get to play. I love it, but I have no aspirations to like invest in doing any of that because I don't have the time. And it's not a bad thing. I'm doing shit that I have to do. Like I go
Yeah,
to
yeah.
work. I spend time with my family. I would literally have to carve out time and have to be like, you guys need to all leave me alone so I can play fucking Legend of Zelda Tears of the Fallen Kingdom 2 Breath of the Wild into my anus.
You're gonna. Okay, take a breath of the wild to your
Oh,
anus.
I had to take a breath of the wild right there. Taking a breath of the wild is just like inhaling someone's fart. You're like, breath of the wild for you right there.
Like a fart.
Tears of the Fallen Kingdom after.
Well, dang, Janice, you gave me a fart transplant.
It's spicy.
Yeah.
I don't care
I
about
was
this
gonna
at all.
Say, dude, fucking.
I don't care about this. But anyway, Nintendo Switch. It looks cool. If I had the time, I would collect all these systems. They're all cool in their own way. But
Right.
the reason why they're saying like, oh, this one's not that good because it just got a little bit bigger. The frame weight got better. The frame weight.
Bartender.
For fun. I'm gonna have to cut that out too, stupid idiot dummy. Anyway, they're complaining about the game prices, but then I saw a post of someone saying like, dude, Super Nintendo was this much back then too. Can you look up a price of like a brand new Super Nintendo? Or you know what, do N64. Because I remember the N64s being, I think, $40. The cartridges.
Yeah, they
Donkey Kong 64, dude, Turok, GoldenEye, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
It was.
I could go on and on.
$199.
Okay, that's the console, the games. You got me standing up for this. Wow, now.
No, they were not.
80?
It's saying 60 to 80.
See, I honestly,
see
that's
right
what I
here-
do remember, and
but
I was
see
like,
right
no,
here,
I think
this
it was
is-
40.
Yeah, this is saying rarely would a PlayStation game, and that's even after PlayStation came out after.
No, PlayStation and PlayStation 1 and N64 at the same time.
See, this is saying $79.99. That doesn't sound right.
Well, look at like images. Go
Okay,
to
right.
images, and they'll show you catalogs with the prices. You know what I mean? How they're advertised. Go to images. Go right now. See, they'll have it like where they.
No way.
Let me see Legend of
dude.
Zelda.
Look at this, dude.
No, this is photoshopped.
Yeah.
I don't believe this.
This seems more
Fake
realistic.
news. Let me see.
But this is saying 60.
Dude, I think they were 60 then. Maybe I was like remembering $40 ones when they were like marked down kind of on sale for Christmas catalogs.
Look, then you got the fucking Ocarina of Time.
$60.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I do remember that, and that's crazy. And so they've
But
stayed.
that's crazy because like this
They've
one,
even went down in price because like
this one like this is so basically the fucking that doesn't seem right though. You're saying that like the controllers were only $30. The games were 60. The games were more than half the price of the fucking system. It's $149 right here.
no, dude, more than half the price. It's 1660 is 120.
No, that I said it wrong, but I thought the same thing. I said it. I meant to say it's just under half.
Ooh, Majora's Mask, Mario World 64. Yeah, Super Nintendo. I didn't even realize this until I got older that it was actually the competitor to the PlayStation 1, which I didn't know at the time. I was too young and dumb and not
Wasn't
full
it-
of cum yet because
wasn't
I
it
wasn't
not-
a teenager.
Wasn't not vice versa?
What?
That PlayStation was.
They were
different back.
competitors of each other, Falon. Yes.
But I mean, Nintendo was pretty much the only one on the scene almost, besides Sega.
Sega. No.
Sega.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. It
Yeah.
was the Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
And then who bought that one? Who did Sega get bought by? You don't have to look it up. Do you remember? And then-
Microsoft, I'm assuming, because I see all the Sonic games and shit on fucking.
And then PlayStation 2 came out with Xbox, right? Or no, Xbox came out on PlayStation 2?
Yes.
Is that correct? Or is it
yeah,
PlayStation
yeah.
3?
No, you're right. You're right.
Because the
'Cause
360 is
came
3.
out with 3, yes.
And then
4 and the 1,
yeah.
and then the S and 5.
Crazy.
Yeah. So the 64 was around for the PlayStation also. That's why I'm like the Super Nintendo. I'm like the 64 was out.
Did
I'm
you
like, I
did you
remember
turn
that-
on the gain on
I-
our microphones or on our headphones?
I don't know why.
Because if you turn it down on our headphones, then I'm afraid like the signal's gonna come down really low.
Oh, I just boost up the signal.
I'm just worried because like maybe I should turn up my headphones just a little bit. Yeah,
What do you think? I
yeah,
mean,
like
that's
that.
just the volume of the track,
Okay.
like the actual master track.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember the 64 and the PlayStation coming out like maybe a year difference.
Yeah.
And man, that's crazy. I think about it. I'm like, man, I had more video games than I thought because we had the regular Super, we had the PlayStation 1, we had the 64, we had the GameCube, we had a Dreamcast, Gamecast. I'm just kidding.
Broadcast. But no, I know what you mean. I had a lot of the systems at different times. There was a few times in my life I was lucky I had a couple of systems.
Yeah.
The GameCube, fucking
Yeah.
PlayStation 2.
I just like my thing with gaming now is like there's nothing rewarding about it anymore. I think that's what used to be fun about games before.
What do you mean?
Like Halo 3, I remember being like that's instinctual in my gaming history. And I remember you have to get like a certain amount of kills, you'd have to do a certain amount of headshots, you get special armor, special helmets,
They
and all
have shit
this
like
stuff.
that.
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
have the
it's mostly
achievements.
bought. All that
Nah,
shit is
I'm-
mostly bought.
No, they still make games where you get like hella achievements of like you just did this, you just did that.
Achievements, but this would reward you with items. This would give you things, and you would only.
Oh,
be
and it
able
would
to just-
unlock 'em.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course
I'm
they have
like-
to be bought. But it's because I know what you mean, but
That's
it's because
what-
the game industry had to change to keep making money because it was becoming too expensive to make the game, and there wouldn't be enough return profit to like even justify. I'm like, we're making like 100, or like I wonder how much it costs to make a good crazy ass game. It's like it's costing us $20 million to make this game, and if not enough people buy it, what's the point? Or if people buy it and we only make like 10 million and that's it, over 5 years. I don't know if it was worth it. But then they can be like, we can make money forever if we keep updating the game and putting in small buy-ins. And
Yeah, as done by fucking Grand Theft Auto.
it's crazy because naturally things evolve. Like in
Holy shit!
what happened?
Is that for real? So because it's just one of the biggest games and everybody knows it. Call of Duty
Yeah.
from 2015 and 2020 costs between 450 to 700 million to make the game.
What the fuck? That's more than a fucking movie.
Holy fucking
That's like
shit.
fucking
The
10
Call
avatars.
of Duty franchise is worth more than $30 billion.
How much did they make on this last game that they fucking made for 400 million?
Huh?
Like, how much did they make off of it in sales? The one they spent the most on right now.
Let's see. It's got to be fucking crazy.
Well, what if it's not? And that's why they have to do this buy system, because they're like, dude, we have to try to make our nut within the next 10 years of, I mean, if we're lucky, we're going to make 100 million off of this with the fucking,
Okay.
all the fucking guns you're going to buy and shit. I mean, that's why it's like, dude, it's 4 to 5. No, they probably
But
make
but
that.
you have to consider that same
Da, da.
amount they for every dollar that they spent, there's a person buying the game.
Yeah, no, I agree. And so if it's $60 just off cost, like
at
how much?
70 by fucking, let's just do 450 million.
That's true, because if they sell 100 million at $70, which they're definitely going to sell 100 million.
Just selling the game at that many people, you making 31,500 million.
Let's see how much they made. Like, see how much they sold.
Okay, let me see.
They do probably make that money back like nothing.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
They do fucking ad campaigns like on Spotify and shit of like the new Call of Duty Verdansk or some shit.
Let me see. Okay, let me. Okay, so right here it's saying, well, so it says Black Ops 3 had the lowest cost, but sold the most. So they sold 43 million
That's $60.
at $60. Just with the game, that's still $2,580,000,000.
Oh shit! And then we
then-
bought all the maps.
Yeah, so that's what I was
we
gonna
bought
say.
all the fucking maps.
So you're doing the same thing, 43 million.
because I mean you spend like how
Well,
many?
basically you're just multiplying the 31 billion by 2, no? Fucking, or the 2 billion.
Yeah, and then say like the map packs that they sold.
So just
Uh,
that alone, and that's just holy dude, 5
5 billion.
billion 160 million.
What the funk?
Dude, so is that what they make? So Black Ops Cold War cost 700 million, and they sold 30 million copies.
Oh, that's not that great. I mean, they still made a return, but you would think that they were gonna get a little bit more bang for their buck.
But to be fair, Black Ops 3 had a very, very high, it was very, very well received. Like, a lot of people like Black Ops 3. I mean, zombies is one of the biggest things ever since it's been released for Call
Yeah,
of
but the
Duty
whole
to have.
point is that they sold less. That's what matters to them.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
sold
yeah.
less than what they
Yeah,
spending more. You thought that they would be like, dude, we're gonna sell like fucking 80 million copies. It's like you actually sold like 8 million less than last time. It's like, what?
Well, they fucked themselves by making Black Ops 4 so shitty.
It doesn't matter if they made the money off of it. People are gonna buy no matter what.
Let me see what fucking Black Ops 4 made.
Let's just see where these people live, Falon.
Dude, where do Call of Duty people live? Yeah, no, dude, that's crazy, dude. Fucking
How did we get here?
5 billion.
We
were
got
talking
here
about
from Nintendo
video games.
Switch,
Yeah, we're
too.
because we're talking about video games and how much they cost and shit like that. That's crazy. That's a lot of money for just one game.
Now they're 90 bucks a game on Nintendo. Could bring it back. Nintendo Switch 2. And people are like, this is ridiculous, but
Yeah, because for one, it's ridiculous because not even the
well, Sparking Zero on PlayStation fucking 5 I think is 70.
yeah, but that's PlayStation 5.
But dude, this is
Nintendo.
Nintendo Switch 2 is PlayStation 5 for Nintendo.
Yeah, but Nintendo doesn't ever have the capabilities. It
No,
doesn't ever
we
have
all
the
agree on that,
it
but
doesn't
it
have the
probably does
quality,
cost
it
them
doesn't
more
have
to
the-
make these video games, so they have to charge more. Or at least maybe they're trying to justify it. Do they show a side-by-side comparison
It's-
of Legend of Zelda that they're porting it over? And I'm like, dude, this doesn't look impressive. And they're saying the reason why it doesn't look impressive is because you don't even have the screen on your phone to make it look as impressive as the Nintendo. They're just trying to show you, like, the comparison of, like, it's going to be this much better. And people are like, oh, but I mean, like, all these, like, Mario Kart hasn't changed since, like, ever. Like, it's always been good, but it's the same game. They're not making any, like, new games. I will say that,
that's
From
what
Software is making a new, which is the people that make all the Dark Souls, the ones I play, like
Yeah, yeah,
Elden Ring. They have, like, a whole series of just games that they've made since the young consoles, and they're making one exclusively for Nintendo Switch 2. I guess just to help them boost the bumps. It's like, or I don't think any of the other studios wanted to give them the money to make their game because they're saying it's a part 2 to an older one called Bloodborne.
Yeah.
And people are like going, oh my God, I can't believe they're actually doing it. But there's that camp of like, badass, I can't believe they're doing it. I'm definitely getting a Switch. And everyone's all like, this is fucking lame. Nintendo sucks.
Yeah,
This
why would they
system
do it on
sucks.
The Switch? Yeah.
And then you're going to take the game that I've been waiting for 15 years and put it on this crap. I'm pissed. For $90, I'm pissed. And I'm
yeah,
like,
dude.
I don't know. I would play it if I could, but I get it. I wish it was on PlayStation.
Yeah, because another thing is even if you want to save $10 and get the digital copy, it's like, dude, the games take up so much fucking space now. It's like realistically, if you're downloading an entire game, you only have room for like 4 or 5 on the system.
But if you,
even with fucking, because I think the last, and see, that's another thing is these Call of Duty games fucking take up so much fucking memory.
you have to
dude.
download them even if you get the physical space anyway.
Yeah.
But that they say that's why it's crazy. They're like, dude, you're paying a lot of money and you're technically not even owning anything. It's digital. It could go away. You don't own it.
Yeah.
If like you buy it, yeah, it sucks. But a physical copy of anything like that's, as long as you can hold on to it. The digital shit might not be forever, but the physical thing, it's like you're gonna have the physical media.
Yeah, because of the account. If you can't get access to the account in any way.
That's what's crazy is that people, there's a saying that, not a saying, I think there was like a guy who was talking about the future. I saw it on Joe Rogan. But just like,
Of course you did.
but he's talking about some sort of, it's a guy talking about on TV a long time about how the future is going to be. And it sounds kind of like crazy where it says you will own nothing and you will be happy. And it makes sense with if you outsource a lot of like the things that used to take up space in your home
Yeah.
of just anything, you know what I mean? Like you can order and have anything delivered, and then you could own everything in a digital format: music, movies, shows, games. You know what I mean? Your
Yeah, yeah.
pictures,
Yeah, yeah.
because and you're happy because you can get like trapped by your stuff. Like, you know, houses that have like a bunch of stuff. Like on my house, it's filled with stuff. It's not dirty. It's just like cluttered and crowded.
Yeah.
And you feel like, oh, I don't have this. I don't have a place for this and shit like that. But so it would be nice to. That's why, like in games, you have like a digital version. Everyone's like, oh, you got a trophy, and it's like a little fucking teddy bear, and this one's like a map of a house or some shit. Like
Yeah, it's gay.
you can own stuff. I mean, you say that,
just
but then
kidding.
it's better than like cluttered shit.
No, I get what you're
Imagine having
saying.
an
I'm just
attic,
kidding.
like old school, having attic full of stuff, and it's like
I
I
used
can
to
have like a
terrified.
ThinkPad.
Addicts.
Did you have an attic?
My grandma did.
Did you go up there on a
Yeah.
dare?
Yeah. Well, hers was like, it was weird because so my grandma's house is a. I actually love my grandma's house. I love the layout of
Why
it.
don't you marry it?
I would. I would.
Go on.
I would. But no, my grandma's layout is really cool. But anyways, so majority of the bedrooms are on the. So it's only one room that's on the second story.
Mm.
So all the bedrooms are in the first floor, majority, and then there's the hallway. You have one bedroom, another bedroom, restroom, and then there's a staircase that goes up to what used to be 2 separate rooms. It had a wall that divided, but now they tore it down, and so it's like this big ass fucking just open space.
Yeah.
And the attic is in the middle of the staircase. I'm assuming it was meant for like an adult person to be able to like get on the stairs and reach up and get in there, because there's no stairs on it either. You have to pull yourself up to get to it.
Oh shit!
So I used to have to do that as
Secret level. You got
yeah.
flip up into it.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude. feel like Spider-Man. Yeah, exactly. Pulling my feet up and shit. Yeah, but that sucked. So I used to hate it. My mom's was a lot easier because there's only one story, so it was get a chair and you can get up there really easy.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, dude, I would fucking. I told my grandma for years. I'm like, tell me when you're gonna sell the house. Like, I'll buy it.
Mm.
I'm like, because I want that.
Okay? Speaking of like house shit and what you want, there's this thing I've been seeing on the internet lately, and I'm like, dude, if I ever have like my dream house, and it doesn't have to have one in it, but if I had a big enough house where I can build one, there's these things called conversation pits
Mm-hmm.
that I see on the internet all the time, and they're like from the 70s, to where it's that thing where the sitting area is like pressed into the floor,
Yeah.
and like you descend down into it, so it's like a couch, like, but in the floor, almost like a indoor pool or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you just sit there, and it's like a couch, and it's a place that has like windows and like some nice lighting and stuff like that, and it's just a place where you purposely go when you have like your friends over, and it's just like hang out.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a thing literally made to hang out, and it looks fucking dope as shit.
That's
You know what I'm
fucking
talking
cool.
about? Look,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
look it up real quick. I want to see them. Just put up like cool conversation bits. I want one so bad, dude.
Like the 70s style shit, right?
Yeah, but there's even like the modern ones with the 70s flair still looks badass. They're both nice, where it's have like nice round lines and like a solid
Oh, some
color.
of these updated ones are cool as shit.
Dude, yeah, they're like fucking amazing. I was like, dude,
like
this place
is nice.
Yes, I like that one.
This is nice.
That one's probably like ideal.
That's probably that's better.
But there's some like
Ooh, look
classic
at
70s.
this.
Oh shit. That's like some Ex Machina shit.
Like this purple living room,
Put in like 70s style.
like that.
Dude, that one's badass.
Yeah, and I love green. That's about the same thing.
No, but I like the furnishing sometimes better. That one, that one's
This.
amazing.
That's so fucking cool. What's such like a great idea?
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it's not like it's not a thing anymore. I think this was only in the nicer houses.
Yeah, because I guess this is like something that you have like because when you're gonna host a lot of people.
Not even like you can fucking, if you were single, you could take your
crazy.
you take your
dude.
date in there. It's like it's romantic. It's intimate.
Yeah,
That doesn't have to be like weird or anything, but it's very like, dude, go to
Look at
that.
this.
That one's awesome. Go to the one right next to it, the left one. I like that one. I know that's not like sunken into the floor, but
Look
it's
at the
still really
shag
nice.
on the fucking stairs. That's
It's
funny.
amazing.
Holy shit.
But that's a cool little thing, right?
Yeah, dude. These are fucking awesome. Yeah, I would love to have this.
You'll know I made it when I have when we're doing the cast from a conversation pit.
It's a snake pit.
Imagine just having like a badass party, and there's always like a group of people in there kind of going out throughout the party. Like,
Yeah,
you get to
dude.
sit in and just
That would be
like
cool.
having the party mingle, and then every now and then you get into the conversation pit and be like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" and
Because I've been saying as of lately that I want to go to the beach and do that.
do some drugs. Go on.
I want to. I want to go to the beach and do that, to where like you dig out like the big ass hole and you fucking make it like a bench all the way
You
around.
bury the bodies.
Yeah.
Uh,
What are you doing?
Huh?
I'm burying you.
I'm burying you. I meant for the fun ones where you put like mermaid and boobs on them. I hate the beach, dude.
I really do hate the beach. Like, for me, like, well, I don't like the water. Maybe
don't like the sand.
Maybe it's because of
I
like
don't like nothing about
maybe
it.
it's because we're here in Corpus and it's just like shitty fucking ocean water.
No, dude.
Because
Well,
I'm sure where you go to like a place like Hawaii or fucking Florida or some shit where the water is clear and it's actually nice. There's people that are fucking actually enjoyable. And the weather's a lot better than it is here.
we went to the beach in Galveston, and we stayed at an Airbnb beach house that was like, we could come down to the driveway part and just walk like a minute, because like across the street was like the pathway to get to the beach.
Yeah, yeah.
And the beach was we went to the beach only once, and it was like in the morning of one of the days we were there, and it was probably the most beautiful day beach thing I've ever been to, because like the water was shallow for a while, so it was like low tide,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was like ankle to knee deep for at least like 20 feet. So the water was like really clear. The sand was beautiful. It's like soft. The sun was out, but it wasn't hot yet, and there was like enough clouds to make it not overcast, but it was like in between of like beautiful sunny day to with like a little bit of shade. It was like
Yeah, yeah.
perfect. It was a 10 out of 10 beach experience. So that beach is in Texas. I know it's not Corpus, but there's sometimes Padre Island is really nice. Like the National Seashore,
Mhm.
that beach was nice. But just in general of
Yeah.
like the idea of like, do you want to go and get sandy and windy and smelly, sticky with salt water? I'm like, no.
But see, also, like I said, like
It's a vacation
in
once
Florida,
every
like
couple years.
they have showers and shit. Like not all the beaches here have showers.
Yeah,
Like, you
well,
have
I
to
mean,
go
the
to certain
National Seashore,
spots.
but even like the experience of it, like not that, like the National Seashore has showers.
I get
The
what you're
Galveston
saying.
one,
get
I
what
was
you're
I was
saying,
at a house right there. I could just go home and it was like a beach house, so it was like
yeah.
ideal setup.
Yeah.
I didn't have to get my
No,
car sandy and
That
shit.
I'd actually probably. Oh well, yeah. See,
We should
that-
do that beach house next year.
I'm
We should do a beach house instead.
Yeah, we're going to Colorado.
But that's not a beach house. Should we do a beach house instead? An Airbnb
Where?
beach, Galveston, dude. I'm telling you,
Let's go to Florida.
you could get a house. Flying would be shitty.
No, wouldn't. It's just-
Dude, Galveston would
short
just be a
flight.
4-hour drive. We would just
That's
drive for 4 hours.
terrible. That's fucking terrible.
What?
Anytime I hate Houston, dude. I hate Houston.
It's Galveston. It's different. You don't even have to drive through Houston to get to Galveston. It's like a nicer drive because you go around it. You have to. I'm telling you, dude. I'll show you pictures and videos of this vacation. If you saw the place where we went to, I'm telling you,
Well, then let's
10 out of 10.
let's-
Even if we got that same house, it was a 3-story beach house, elevated.
Let's go to Lake Travis in Austin.
Dude, I will not fuck with the lake. I
Dude.
can't believe you would go to that petri dish of a fucking hot spot that you would go to. They say lakes are so dangerous that like I'm becoming an old man to where I've read and seen enough stuff to where like it just doesn't seem worth it for me. The only thing I would ever do on a lake is like kayak or go on a boat, but I would not like swim in a lake.
Why?
Dude, they say of like the bacteria, because it's a sitting body of water. It doesn't move. There's no like flow to it. It's like a trapped body of water. So everything that like all the animals that go and drink and piss and shit out of it, all the people that go in there and piss and shit in it, and like
do you
it's,
think people are pissing and shitting in it?
dude, you don't think anyone's
Let
had
me see.
diarrhea in the lake? You don't think anyone has thrown up in the lake from being drunk? Like, are you kidding me? That place is just—it's a sitting fucking cesspool. It's drainage water, dude. It's a toilet that hasn't been flushed in like since conception.
Let's see.
See what? How gross it is? We went from going to a beautiful beach in
In
Galveston. You're like, let's
in
go swim in a dump.
In general, it
In
is
general.
safe. It is safe.
In general,
The cleanliness of it
that vakes.
it makes me very. The cleanliness of a lake varies greatly depending on factors like locations for any land use and natural processes.
I mean, people try to preserve it. There's probably nicer lakes than others, but I just it doesn't seem worth it, dude. You pee in there, something swims up your ding dong, they chop it off.
dude, you go to a fucking swimming pool. What's the difference?
No, swimming pool are chemically treated to stay as clean as possible. They're not always super
So you're
clean,
gonna drink that
but they're
water.
the clean.
So
I'm
you're
not gonna drink none of this water. What are you talking about? Me and Jake were having a conversation on the phone the other day where I remember going to the beach and like being small enough to get hit by waves.
Look
to
right
where-
here. Lake Travis is safe to swim in and not part of the problematic runoff challenges other spots continue to be plagued with.
Who wrote this? Big Lake? Ricky Lake wrote this.
Owner of Lake Travis, Ricky Lake.
My name is Travis Lake. No relation to Lake Travis. This lake
My
is
name is River Lake.
River Phoenix. Lake Phoenix. I'm his brother, Lake Phoenix. This is our sister, Ocean Phoenix.
She actually has a different dad, so her last name is Spring. She's Ocean Spring.
Stupid ass. She just goes to cranberry juice. Like dog face.
On the lake.
Odalid dog face. But okay, I guess we're just gonna go to Colorado because I ain't going to no fucking lake.
Yeah, and I don't want to go to a beach.
Why?
Well, because if
You
like-
just said that you like beaches, and I said I hate
though,
it. I was
no,
like, let's
no,
go
like
to a
I
beach.
said though, I would want to go to a beach that has clear waters. Like, and I've been wanting to go to.
I just explained how clear and beautiful the water was there,
but
Fawn.
I've wanted to go to Florida for years. I was supposed to go. We were supposed to go a few years back, and then that was like right before
I'm
COVID.
not going to Florida, Gator City, getting munched on by gators.
California.
California sucks, dude.
No, you went, and it sucked.
Okay.
I doubt California sucks.
California sucks, dude. There's no parking. It's fucking.
We're gonna
expensive
get a beach house.
It's
We
just-
don't need to park anywhere. We
I-
just park at the house.
Dude, I went to Venice Beach, which I know is not ideally like, yeah, let's go there and hang out as a family. It's not the nicer beach in California, but going to a beach in California, I was like, this is not that much different than the beach over here. It really isn't.
But you have to also consider when are we going next summer? Is that what we said? Is that what we agreed?
That's like going to another state and being like, I want to go to McDonald's. It's like, well, we have McDonald's over here at our. It's like, yeah, but we don't appreciate it. It's like it's the same thing.
No.
It's sand and water.
That's not
It's
the
sand, water, and people. What do you think is
That's-
different about it, Falon? How is the water gonna be any clearer just because it's on the other side of the?
cleanliness, people.
You think California is cleanly? Homeless people are shitting in your mouth. Homeless people will shit in your mouth.
Why
on
did you
the
get
street.
so aggressive? You came at me, dude. Dude, Colorado's the same thing, dude.
They don't have a beach in Colorado, dude. That's what I'm trying.
It's even worse. There's nowhere for it to go.
Flan. I'm getting so angry at you, Flan. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I guess we're going to Colorado for a lot of different reasons. Not to go to a beach. So,
What if they have beaches in Colorado?
Flan, you're pissing me off, dude. You're pissing me the fuck off, dude. You motherfucker.
Oh man, dude, I'm gonna laugh
I don't even know how we got on Airbnbs and traveling and beaches.
because you were talking about the beach house that you were at.
Yeah, but why? I brought it up for some reason.
Dude.
Tell me.
While Colorado is a landlocked state, it does have many beaches.
No, that doesn't even make any sense.
Dude, it says it right here.
I don't believe that.
Dude.
I'm going there, dude. Fucking, that's where all
we
the
don't
bodies
have to
are.
go, but I just think that's funny. That was good. We're about 30 minutes in.
No way.
Yeah, we're pushing 32 right now.
Psh, that flew by.
Dude, how did we talk about all this stupid ass shit, dude?
Dude, sometimes I just have to like hang on for dear life and hopefully my brain don't lead me down any dark paths.
Dude, that was fucking. Well, so yeah, Colorado. Then we need to start planning for it.
I'll start planning when I'm dead.
How you gonna wake up dead?
Boom, bam, bam, boom, bam, Okay, do you got? You want to just do a question? Because I don't even remember if we had anything going on specifically.
Yeah, I'm already looking for a question. Is this stupid? What's your favorite type of cheese?
Falon, it's mild cheddar.
Holy Swiss.
It's food stamp mild cheddar.
These questions are dumb.
Well, think of one. Why don't you be interesting and think of me? Don't you ever ask about me and my life?
No.
Ask me a question. You have the opportunity to ask me openly about anything you'd ever want to know about me. I've asked you questions that you don't let me repeat on this podcast. Mr. Double Digits.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
We're not gonna even talk about that. Do you like
Keep it on the down low.
Do you like "Shake It Off" by Taylor Swift?
Come on. Oh, dude, get off the computer and fucking talk to me like the movie.
Well, what are we supposed to do?
Talk to me.
Dude, that movie sucked. I don't know, dude.
Falon,
Don't. Why are you putting all the pressure on me, dude?
because I ask questions all the time.
No, you don't. I look up questions all the time.
I asked you one last time. When we don't look up questions, I ask you a question.
I had the question the last time.
Which one, Falon? The ice cream truck? The one I
No,
asked
no.
you off the top of my
No,
head?
the one about inventing a new holiday.
You looked it up.
No, I didn't. That was my question.
You looked it up,
That was my
Falon.
question. It's in my notes.
It's on video. No, really?
It's in my notes.
It's in your notes because you looked it up, Falon.
No,
You looked up and you're like, that's a
wrote
good
it
question.
down
I wrote
so
it down.
I wouldn't forget
You
it.
thought of that on your own. Prove it.
It's right there.
I could write down an idea I saw on the internet, Falon.
Let me see. Stop it.
I don't believe you.
I swear.
Yes, I swear.
By the moon and the stars. I don't fucking know, dude.
Is this how you treat your women?
Yeah.
Do you just not ask them anything about themselves? They're like, oh, hey, what about this in your life? And you're like, wow, it's super interesting. It's super duper interesting.
No, more like Ryan Gosling in that.
You just take off your shirt?
Yeah. No, in the movie, he's like talking to a girl and she's like starts saying something. He's like, oh no, that's boring. He's like, tell me something interesting.
Damn.
And I'm like, damn, dude, that's fucking crazy.
The dog.
I love it. I just can't be that smooth.
That's not even smooth. That's just ultra negging.
I mean, they went home with him.
Yeah, because she has no self-esteem and he broke her fucking spiritually. It's like now that she don't got no spirit, she'll just lay there.
Jesus.
It's true.
And I'm the dark one.
It's not. It's not dark for being aware of what could happen if you let those
Mhm.
animalistic instincts take over you. It's toxic masculinity, and it's fucking awesome. I wish I could be like that. Don't do an Anthony Perales. Don't do an Anthony Perales on me.
Shout out.
Shout out to Anthony Perales.
We should clip this and send it to him.
No, we should bleep his name. Let's just say Anthony.
For
It sounds like we're talking about you,
fodder.
Fondo. So you don't have any questions, huh?
Okay, so going back to accents, what's your favorite accent?
No, that's lame.
What's your favorite
I don't have a
accent?
favorite accent. That's
Yeah.
stupid.
That's not.
I didn't even want to hear nobody talk. And if they have an accent I can't understand, I'm like, I gotta work now? Listening's hard enough, dude. Now you want me to like try to figure out what you're trying to say? Korea?
What's the most
Korea's over there.
difficult? What's the most difficult to understand then?
That's Fulan. This is what
Well,
you're
then
asking
don't
me.
ask me for fucking
what
a
you're
question,
asking
and
me?
then you're gonna fucking.
I'm asking
complain
you to
about
ask me to bare my soul to you.
every
and you're all like,
goddamn thing you just complain about.
what's your favorite state fish?
What is it?
The carp.
What state?
Pip- pip-
Pittsburgh.
P.O.P.
Okay, that's it. All right, guys.
No,
Okay,
we're not
no.
leaving until you get this question out. Let's see.
All right, no, I'm gonna look one up. Did you rake leaves this weekend?
I don't ever rake leaves. I think it's a fucking redundant task.
What is it? What? So all the leaves just stay there?
Yeah, and they fucking
You just leave them there?
yeah, and they fucking break down and feed the ground.
What do they feed?
I don't know. They're just fucking
You just mow all that
mulch.
shit up?
Yeah, if I have to.
Are you one of those?
Yeah.
You just fucking run.
Fuck raking leaves. That's such like a dumbass thing of like, oh, I don't want my yard to have leaves in it. And some people are like, oh, it kills your yard. It's like, hasn't killed mine yet. I've been trying for years. Motherfucker won't die. I don't want to cut it no more. I'm like, dude, just dry out and die. He's like, no, I'm okay. I got some sensu beans.
Which movie monster would you have the easiest time beating in a fight?
The Hand.
The Hand from Talk to Me? I would just not touch it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
What if you put your wiener in it? And I'm all like, don't talk to me. Don't even look at me. They're like, "Roar."
That's crazy. Dude.
Part 2 coming at you.
I'm like, does this come in a pair? Like,
Falon needs 2 hands apparently. Falon has a fucking Home Depot bucket cock and needs 2 hands on it. That's not even a hand job. That's like a fucking
dude, can I just be caressed?
pipe
God
fitter.
damn.
Can it be a whole torso? Just
I came in like a wrecking
oh man. Is that your answer?
No, I would beat the fuck out of the leprechaun, dude.
He has magic, Falon.
Dude, I was just kidding about that one because he would
He
probably
would fuck you
Yeah,
up.
dude,
It'd be
because
terrifying.
which one? You know which one used to terrify me? The one in space. Did you ever watch that one?
No, Falon.
Dude, so the movie is dumb. I
Yes.
will admit.
I
but
saw
there's-
Jason in space, so I'm not any better, Colin.
But there's one scene where like they think they kill him, and this dude goes to, and I think it's the one in space, but he goes to pee, and it's like one of those shots where it's like it's taken back, and like you just see the guy's shadow because there's like a light in the corner, so it's like illuminating him from on the wall, and I guess the fucking leprechaun spawns out of his fucking dick while he's peeing, dude.
What the
It
fuck?
was fucking gnarly, dude. Scared the shit out of me.
Can we just watch this real quick?
Dude, I'm telling you, dude. It was fucking crazy, dude.
While you look for that, it's funny because I also watched Jason in Space, and it's supposed
Jason
to,
X.
yeah, exactly, Jason X. It's
Yeah.
part 10, and you saw it,
Yeah.
and they like find him like frozen. They harvest
Yeah.
him, they defrost him, and then he like instantly wakes up, starts murking everybody, and then he gets like an upgrade where he has like a ultra futuristic space alloy mask and like a super space machete, and it's like a low grade porno horror movie because like.
Yeah.
Every girl in there is just pulling out her boobs.
Yeah, dude. That movie's fucking crazy.
The guy has like that killer machine robot who's just like a sexy robot who kills things with machine guns attached to her, and he has sex with it. And like for some reason it has boobs, and it's in love with him.
That's fucking funny.
The funniest part of that movie is where they trap him in like the like reality, like what is it called? Like you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like the
alternate
X-Men-
reality.
No,
yeah.
not alternate. It's like X-Men Danger Room, where it can like what is it called? There's a virtual. It's not virtual reality, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And like they put him in like an old school campsite, and it's just two like hot girls that just like he gets distracted. He's like, "Well, I'm outside." He's at a campsite. There's two girls, and they're like, "You want to party?" And they just take off their tops and pull out their titties.
Jesus.
And then they get into a sleeping bag together.
That's right.
Going
And he
to be
just
like-
fucking.
Yeah, he grabs the sleeping bag with him in it, and he's fucking slamming it against the tree.
Yeah, dude.
And I was
that's
like,
fucking right.
Holy shit! It's like it was funny as fuck, but I was also like, this is scary and disturbing.
I can't fucking find it.
I don't think it exists, one. I think you dreamt this.
I mean, no, dude. I'm pretty positive. Like, let me see.
But yeah, those movies were classic. Scary. Yeah, Leprechaun would be scary as fuck. He's magic. Pops out your dick. I mean, what are you gonna do? It don't matter if you remember the black dude that tries to fucking box out Jason.
Oh yeah, and
He was
he's
giving him
fucking
them hands.
punches his fucking head off.
That boy almost got it too, but he fucking.
Holy shit. God damn, why was that so fucking loud and it had no volume on it? Holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me.
We gotta wrap this up because
Yeah. I gotta take off soon.
Anyway, that was a good question. I think mine was the hand and your was the leprechaun, but it pop out your dick.
No, dude. I
No,
fucking
you
beat
can't
the
change
shit
it.
out of Chucky though.
That's true.
Oof.
I believe it.
I'd kick the shit out of that fucking
You guys are
thing.
like the same size. It'd be a crazy fight. Good night, everybody.
That's a good one.
Baby.